Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Ark. Now, if you're wondering why I'm down here, that's a very good question. So, it's been a while since the last time I did a recording, and it's not really that it's been a while, it's literally been a week. But a lot can happen in a week, and this is not one of those games that you can walk away from for a week. Oh, so firstly, you guys will notice that I turned on the chat window there. I actually can, like, it should, like, auto shut off after a few seconds. I have nothing, but that's because it's all in my hut, which I will show you guys. So, I've had to do some upgrades to the hut. So, here's what happened. I made this video about how awesome people were and, you know, how generally cool humanity is. And either A, somebody broke into my hut and took all my stuff, or most likely, crap. Come here. There, you now have bigger problems to worry about. As for that freaking Dillo, hopefully, I was going to say, hopefully he'll give up in a second. And he's back with me. So this is my new hut. It's a lot bigger than the old one. Because the last time you guys saw it, it was a 1x1. What level is he? Not be doing this without any water, but the problem is these guys have a nasty tendency to attack your stuff. So let me first go out here and kill this guy. Kill this guy. And I will then walk you guys through all the new stuff that I have, most of which you can see here. No berries whatsoever, huh? Get away from my farm. I know. I actually really should have taken care of that when I was down there. Okay. So, let me run down here real quick and get some water. As promised, I will show you. This is actually a really bad idea. I shouldn't be running while dehydrated, but I want to make this quick. And the only way to make it quick is to do it quickly. Come on. Boom. Ugh. Okay. So now we're going to go back up here. We're going to kill ourselves a Carno. Carnosaurus. And then we'll go through all of our stuff. Which actually I can start with the basics. So first things first. Ignore the monkey. Those things are actually supposed to be very rare, but here's the kicker. I found like 4 of them. So it seems that the Carno is winning this fight, and I can't have that. So did you seriously? Oh my god, I could have used that other Stego. So, as you can see, I have a crossbow and some metal tools, including a pike. like I said, I ended up having to do a lot of leveling because when my house got either broken into or when stuff got taken. So I have to make sure that this trike is not going to be hostile towards me. Good, he's not. If I run over here to the side where I shoved a whole bunch of arrows in, hopefully I can recollect them. Some of them at least. So I've got a whole bunch of metal tools. The pickaxe I did not craft myself. I actually got from a green airdrop. And because of that, I don't have to worry about actually being able to craft one. I can just keep repairing this one. Yay. So I have a forge now. I moved my mortar and pestle as well as my bed. Because like I said, I kept coming back online and finding out that I was dead. The narco farm is up and running. And it's raining. Fantastic. So this thing holds about 300 berries. And if you leave the berries in, as you can see, these berries will last 21 hours. Alright? This is on 1 hour, but as soon as that hour's up, it'll go to like 24 hours. So I usually take about 100 berries out and just come in here and do whatever I need to do with them. And then it'll just regrow more. It's so awesome. I love having it. So I've got a bit more of a advanced operation going now. And like I said, things got hit and it just kind of occurred to me that I was like, you know what, I might as well just go ahead and do some upgrades. And I really wanted to do it on camera, but trying to record all that is boring, to say the least. So I decided, you know what, I'll go ahead and build it and then just show it off later. There's no way I can cheat this stuff in because this is not my server. So for anybody who's like, oh, well, you could have just spawned all that stuff in, how do we know? Well, I'm online. Like, there's no way I can spawn stuff in. And I can show you I'm online by pulling up the chat window. I know. So my goal for today is actually to tame a pterodon because I need a mount, and if I'm going to get a mount, then it might as well be a flying mount. I mean, no sense in... So, the deal with the pike. The pike does tons and tons of damage, but it does AoE damage, area of effect, for those non-gamers out there. Which basically means I hit one thing, and it hits everything in the area. Which is awesome. So that makes killing all these guys so much easier. Also, unlike the spear, the pike doesn't break. The pike actually has a durability bar. So, yay, I don't ever have to worry about this thing breaking on me. Take out some meat. Okay, so the forge basically just melts down the metal. I put the shelf in here. I put it here because I had to put the ladder here, and since I wasn't going to be able to have a roof anyway. Although I do wish they would cut the size of this down, not the storage size, but just the size of it, because it doesn't fit in the standard one-high base. Like, if I was going to build a one-high base, I can't put this up. And I mean, when I say I can't put it up, I mean I actually cannot put it up. I don't have one crafted, I don't think. Like, it won't let me put it up in a one-high base because there's not enough room. It says it's obstructed. So, I do wish they would either raise the height of the walls or shrink the height of this chest. So that way it does fit in the one high. Otherwise, you're going to have to build two high. And it's just like, man. Now, don't get me wrong. If you notice, my my girl's head does clip through the ceiling a bit. Because, of course, she is in a one high building and is, you know, actually substantially taller than that. But that's alright. So, I need to get a turret done. Now, the crossbow is a recent addition. Like, I mean, I think it was like added about a month back. And it is the greatest thing ever. The bow, you have to pull back, make sure you pull back all the way. Because if you don't pull back all the way, it's not going to do all the, you know, it's not going to do 100% of the damage and all that. The crossbow, however, just load and fire. And it's a lot easier to aim, too. Because although technically you don't have a crosshair on it, if you aim down the sight, it's going to shoot straight. So let's see how the thatch is going. That's all gone. So as you can see, it just got done raining and this is filled up. I almost messed up. I think if I put this underneath the house, it's not going to collect any water. Right? But that, as much as it rains around here, is more than enough to sustain this farm. If I just had the farm by itself, won't survive off just the rainwater. You'll have to actually keep it irrigated and all that. But put that tank in there and yeah, you can easily sustain the farm. Especially the small one. But the large one will do the same. Like, the large one holds 600 water. But as often as it rains, like I said, that tank will stay full. And it'll continuously feed the farm, so... No, I will not be taming any Dilos. For the simple fact that I cannot stand them. And I will go on a purge of this world of all the Dilos in a moment. You wake up, you log online like 3 times, and each time log on to the words you have been killed by a Dilophosaurus, and we'll see how much you guys like Dilophosauruses. They are very, very annoying. So, I want... Oops. See, I almost forgot. If I'm going to be taming one of these things, I actually need something to keep it knocked out with. I.e. narcotics. Now, they do eat raw meat. They used to eat spoiled meat, which was... Wow, I really got turned around there for a second. I've been doing way too much on very little. And, like, they just changed it. So, like, if you weren't keeping up with the update notes, you were just, like, at a loss. So, like, the first one I tried to tame, I'm like, why isn't it eating the spoiled meat? And then it turns out, oh, that's right, they don't eat spoiled meat anymore. But that's alright. I said the reason I'm cooking this meat is because this meat will, come on. There is a ramp, but the ramp takes up a block, and I wouldn't be able to have that chest there. But this meat is for me, not for the dinosaurs. I can just go ahead and go on a killing spree while that thing is gradually getting hungry. Now, I do not have the saddle yet, and I think the saddle is level 30 for the pterodon, or pterodon, depending on how stupid you want to be. I kid. I don't really. So I think it's this one that looks about right. But that's alright, because so long as I have it, getting it is the important part. Right now, I'm currently level 23, so I mean, I'm not far away from... I saw one flying over there. There's one there. And they do sort of propagate around this area. Now, the only problem I have is making sure I don't, A, kill it, because the crossbow is actually really, really powerful, and one trank arrow could actually kill it. So I want to get a low-level one. As much as possible, but also make sure I'm in a safe spot to actually tame it. There it is right there. Give me a nice little march around. Now if I move quickly, because if I can get it close to the base, then I'll be close enough to my farm to grab some more berries if I need to. Although these things do not stay knocked out for long. Dang, that thing's level 48. Swap out those. I mean, I could go try and find one that's farther away, but I keep mouse wheeling because I think I'm playing another game. So it usually takes about one trank arrow to knock him out. 1 to 2. So the problem I have now is... okay, his food's not that high. And he'll stay out for about 400. He's got about 400 on him. Okay. So let's go hunting. I see a nice, delicious Dilophosaurus right there. Now, I'm going to switch to the regular arrows. Actually, I should have probably brought some more arrows with me. I hear you. But where are you? There you are. I like to use the crossbow because it's just like, I like ranged weapons, what can I say? And it usually takes about one hit. And if you're quick, if you're good enough, or if you get lucky, you can actually get your arrow back. So not only does it only take one hit to take them out most times, but you basically almost didn't fire a shot. Free kills. Free kills. If need be, I can kill a couple of these guys. This thing is level 112. And that'll get us some extra meat. Speaking of extra meat, we need to eat. So I know where it's at. It's behind that guy's base. And it's a Saturday morning, so there's not going to be a lot of people online right now. I mean, there'll be a few people. Oh, yeah. Is that a Sarco? I really hope that's a Sarco. I have been itching to kill one of those things. After the fiasco that happened at the very start. Nope. It's a whole bunch of trikes taking on a few dillos. Oh no, it's a raptor. Sweet. So the thing is, I actually have to be very careful not to hit those trikes, because those trikes are going to be a pain in the butt. Because, well, no, they're not mate boosted, so that's good. Yeah, they're both females, so they're not mate boosted. But they are working in conjunction, and that's bad for me. So that thing is losing at about 1 per second, so I got about 400 seconds. Which equates roughly to 8 minutes. Roughly. Now, I will tell you a nice little tip. So usually what I do, I don't really worry about the boosts and stuff like that that you get from leveling these things up, from taming them. But what I'll do is I will remote use some of those and walk away. Is it not? Yeah, there it goes. Okay. Because as its unconsciousness is going back up, right? If you're just standing around waiting to see if it can see how far it goes up and waiting for it to go up and all that, you're basically just wasting time. Now, if you've got tons of meat or tons of berries and stuff on you for whatever you're taming, that's fine. That's like, you know, I mean, you can easily do that. But if you're still trying to collect stuff, it's a good idea to just go ahead and dump a few in, and while it's going up, just take some time out and go kill some dodos. I mean, they're gonna go extinct anyway. So, I mean, you might as well just go ahead and kill them now. The thing is, I need to stay in an open enough area that I can see what I'm attacking. Fortunately, this is going to take till about dawn anyway, so... And crosshairs! Please, crosshairs! Turn on the crosshairs. It makes life so much simpler when you turn on the crosshairs. So let's go down, back down to the beach here and see if those trikes have killed that raptor yet. I was hoping I could find one close to my base, so I mean, that's kind of good that I... Nope, they are still having at him, it looks like. Either that or they're fighting each other. Oh, cool. I think they just got him killing him. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. I'll take it from here. Oops, I am collecting with the wrong thing, aren't I? I need to be using the pick. Sometimes my brain... So the good news is... it is a trike. Dang, I'm looking for a Phenomia or one of those nice, juicy, chunky animals. I can take out the turtle, though. So, for a while they had a thing where... I mean, it wasn't so much a bug, but because of the turtle's size, you could actually hop on the turtle's back, and you could actually kill the turtle without taking any damage by just stabbing it in the back. Yeah, I need to collect with the pick, not the want the hatchet. I got so used to collecting with the hatchet because it's just like, hide, hide, always with the hide, more hide, never have enough hide. That, you know, I tend to forget, so I'll accidentally collect stuff with. Let me see. I need that. I need that. That. Don't do it, Dilo. You did it. I'm not worried about taking a few hits from this thing. It ain't gonna do jack crap to me. I mean, my life's 220, I think it is. Let's find out. Yeah, 220. Yeah. He's not gonna do enough damage to me to actually be able to kill me. Ooh! Parasaur. Really? You went through the animation, but you didn't load an arrow? I'm actually surprised I didn't hit the gorilla. Alright. Don't know how much we've got, but let's go check on them. We've been gone for a while. So, each of those narcotics takes about, does about plus 40 to unconsciousness. So 5, as you guys have no doubt surmised, does 200. I really wish they had the pike lower down on the list, like earlier on. So, how much meat do I actually have? I've got 36 raw meat. That is not going to be enough, I can guarantee it, but unfortunately, I don't have much of a way of collecting more weight. Oh no, that's just the light from that thing. Thank you, Rainbow Drop. I mean, look at that. That's so bright, it's almost daytime. It's like early dawn. Unfortunately, if I go rummaging into the woods, actually, I think the sun is actually slowly coming up. Kill the hostiles first. Kill the less hostile second. Nope, nope, nope. I almost did it. Wrong weapon. And I'm not worried about whatever spoils, because I can just use that to make more narcotics. What do you guys think? Should I do it? Sorry, but I need the meat. I gotta admit, I do need to be a little bit concerned about whether or not this thing can kill me. Because he actually can do a bit of damage to me. Note, though, that it is only just a bit. It's that knockback that really gets you. If you stay near his butt. let's check on status of old Hermes over here. Actually, ooh, Icarus. That's even better. I guess what we'll call him, Icarus. See, the only reason that you really want to get a low level is because the higher level ones, all of their, because they're already leveled up, they're, you can't really spread the points out the way you want. And for some strange reason, like, they always go into, like, the weirdest stuff. So, like, they'll level up, like, the dinosaurs will normally level up in, like, food or, like, it's just weird and random things that you're just like, why are you going up in that? So that's going down at a rate of about 1 a second, it looks like. Let's get our stopwatch out here. Actually crunch some numbers. So what I do is I do a 10 count basically. So every 10 that goes down. So we'll start at 7, 3 now. Okay. And then when that goes down, drops down to 90, we'll stop it. And then just move the decimal point over one place. So it's about 1 every 3 seconds. Of course. The thing is, I have to be very careful because the pipe will kill him. And I still can't harvest for some reason. Like, I can't harvest the insects on this server for some strange reason. Holy crap, I am boiling. So if I'm not full of water when I'm that hot, I will actually lose health. I won't just get tired, I'll actually physically start dying. And fortunately, the level stuff does stack, so if I go up another level, even before I've distributed the points, it's alright, because I won't have to worry about kill another parasite while I'm here. See, like, when they get stuck, then I'll start piping them, but... well, they're trying to run away. It's like, you're better off just... bowing them. Because otherwise you're going to have to try and run after them, and it's just this huge, complicated mess. Well, drink the water. So while I'm here, let me drop off a few things. Make some more narcotics to compensate for the ones that I've used. Drop off the hide. keratin. Oops. Grab the narcotics I just got done making. And drop off the poop. And it's hi-ho, it's back to the pterodon we go. So if he was a lower level, I would actually be able to get this done a whole lot faster, but because he's such a high level. So one of the things I'm curious to see if they're going to add to this game is seasons. Right? And by that, I mean, I'm curious to see if they're going to make it so that there are times when you are insanely hot, like kind of right now, and then there's times when you're kind of insanely cold. But not, I mean, like, so this would be summer, right? So it's hot, but it's not, like, unmanageable. Not like that raging fireball that I had a second ago. And then the wintertime would be, hold on, I'll show you the cold. Although they do need to work a little bit on their temperature system. Okay, so it's not showing you. So usually in the lower left-hand corner, you'll see like a snowflake when I'm in the water, especially at night. And then if you see an ice cube, so like a block of ice, that means you're like legit freezing and you will die. It's the same as the heat, where you will start losing health after a while. Now, I saw a raptor over there that I really desperately want to go kill. First things first. So, I've gone up in everything. I mean, I'm pretty happy with my health and pretty happy with my stamina. So, I mean, I think I can use a point or two. So, I did go up in fortitude a little bit. A little bit in melee damage as well. But again, I'm not 100% certain. I think eventually your melee damage will affect your handheld weapons like the pike and the spears, as well as like maybe how many swings it takes to harvest a tree with your hand tools, or actually damage with that. But for right now, it doesn't seem to be working. I have gone up in weight a little bit because trying to build that house was a pain. And I'm really not that interested in movement speed, because movement speed is kind of useless on a PvE server. PvP, okay, movement speed actually does kind of matter a little bit. If you're on foot and somebody comes up to you with a T-Rex, you can outrun them, most likely, you know, if you have your movement speed up. So I think I'm going to do... So I won't really start doing health again until I'm about at least level 30. And I'm not really that concerned about my stamina, so I guess we'll either do fortitude or weight. And I guess we'll do fortitude. Take the fortitude. So these are all the things I have unlocked. Now I will state for the record that I made a huge mistake in getting the trike saddle. I was going to tame a Triceratops, but then decided not to, because it was like that was just going to be way too much unnecessary work. I'm not going to get this because I already have one of those, and I don't need another one. So like all I gotta do is just keep repairing this one, and you don't need to have the skills now to repair. I don't know if they're going to change that in the future. Hopefully they do not. So it looks like I don't really need anything. So I can just stockpile some points for a while. Oh, no, wait. I do need to get the flare gun. I need to get the flare gun because if I don't get the flare gun, I won't be able to get the pistol. Okay, it's just lagging a little bit. Dang, 131. Oh, yeah, that's right. It is a Saturday morning. Come on. I need your delicious meat. Although, actually, you're not supposed to eat piranhas because they're bony. Or, like, I guess you can't eat them because they're, like, a bony fish. They're not a... They're not the nice, fat, God-fearing fish like, you know, all the others. So that you get 2 meat from a piranha does seem a bit high to me. Like, 1 I could kind of understand, because, I mean, 1 would be understandable. Okay, good. That's somebody on their Rex. Where was that? Ooh, there's some raptors over there. So, like, the one thing I will say, like, if I had to choose something that I absolutely loved about this game, right, it's that sense of fear that that the game, like, automatically instills in you. Right? Because, like, if you've seen Jurassic Park or if you know anything about dinosaurs, you're just automatically like, oh my god, like, it's a raptor. Like, I can't take on a raptor right now. But you'll be like, my level, like 27 or something like that, and you'll be like scared of taking on. You're like, am I gonna die? Is this thing gonna kill me? But then over time, you just kind of get to the point where you're like, you know what? I am man, hear me roar. Screw you. Yeah, I mean, it's just so awesome. Okay, so the good news, I think, fantastic. So the raptor is a small bit of a concern. But I'm more interested in that thing with a spiky tail. Die. Because that one is actually the one that could legitimately kill me. Because it'll knock me out first, and then... Oh, and you can't knock these things out using narcotics. You have to use... Like, you can't use trank arrows on the scorpions because they're naturally immune to it. And that dodo was just like... something going on? I'm not gonna waste it. Fucky sucky! Oh, that is actually somebody's dodo. Where did you go? No, I was wondering why you're taking so long to kill. Nope. Of course I have it. See you guys. Yeah. Pretty clutch. I'm surprised the dodo survived that. So you're actually not supposed to run when you're hot, but I know I've mentioned that before. Well, like I said, I'm right next to a water source, so it's not actually going to kill me, unfortunately. I have actually been away from Icarus for a while, so let's get back to him and see if we've made any progress, or if I have to go find me another. Which I have tons of meat, so if I have to find another one, then I'll just let all this meat spoil and make a whole bunch of narcotics. But he is still unconscious for the time being, so let's rush, hurry, hurry. Ooh. Talk about cutting it close. So we'll go back to the base real quick and make some more narcotics and I really do need to make like a ladder or something to quickly get up and down the side of this mountain. Up. And after this, I'm going to have to go find me something to eat, because I am actually hungry, and I'm not talking about in the game. Fantastic, I've got a half water left, and a full jug. That's awesome. Especially when you consider how far I ran from. So we'll craft those up. Drop that off. Drop that off. I don't have any... I think all my metal is upstairs. Also, I recommend that it's a good idea that you get into the habit of pressing F to do anything, because if you press E to access inventory, as you can see for stuff like the furnace, it also works for the fireplace, for the fire pit upstairs. It lights the fires. Each time you do that, it consumes one of your resources that's in there, and trust me when I tell you, the last thing you really want to do is accidentally put out a fire to have to restart it. Because, like, it just sucks up a log each time. One whole log. It's like, ugh. Also, don't put your fires out. Just let them burn out naturally. But like I said, I am probably going to be playing this game for like the rest of the day anyway, so I'm just not going to record it. Like I said, I do, at the very least, I want to get a saddle put on him. Put on Icarus. And if you want to see monkey taming, don't look on my channel, because it's not going to happen. Like I said, I was going to do a Triceratops, but if it doesn't have wings, then I'm not interested. I would do an Argentavis, but those things just piss me off. Something ferocious. And if you don't know why, well, watch the first half of the series and you might be able to figure it out. So we're down to 1,000. Obviously these narcotics are not going to hold out. Nor really is this meat, to tell you the truth. 8 minutes, 4 minutes, 4 minutes, 4 minutes, 8 minutes. So in about 4 more minutes we'll have another... So it's obviously these two that went. So we'll have another 5 in a little bit. I have to go meat hunting again, but it should take about two or three of these stacks to tame him, and he'll eat them pretty quickly. The thing is, though, I don't know if the taming boost is on, so like I don't know what all the settings are on this server. Huh. So you can actually read that 2 ways if you want to. So, on the map, on the screen where it says map, you actually could read this as this island, or as the island, or this land, which actually it's the island. Because of course they won't come right out and say that it's Pangea, but we all know it's Pangea. It's definitely Pangea. Although that said, it's a little bit small for Pangea. Just saying, you know. I've seen early maps, and Pangea was way bigger. And there's a guy's base down here. I don't know if you guys saw it last night. And when I say last night, of course, I mean like when it was dark a few minutes ago. If you want a way to keep your dinosaurs, because typically the dinosaurs can glitch through walls and stuff like that, but if you want a way to keep that from happening, you can build a natural structure like this guy's done, where he has this whole area here sort of walled off, and that keeps your dinosaurs from glitching through the walls and escaping if you have like a pin or something set up. Also, tamed dinosaurs don't wander around, typically. Sometimes they will, like sometimes the owners will have them set to wander. But having your dinosaur set to wander... Dang it! I actually meant to use the hatchet on him. Alright, I gotta use the pike, unfortunately, because I'm running out of arrows. So I think I'll do another 5, and then I'll have to run back to the base and grab some more narco berries. Because like I said, those narcotics are not going to last the next 30 minutes or so that I need in order to get him good and hungry. Get him good and hungry. Also, I didn't check to see what it was, but you guys have probably seen it by now. The amount of damage one trank arrow did to that thing. Oh yeah, that's right. Just leaped straight over. Straight over. They do have to be careful because you can take fall damage. So his health is currently at, his health is currently at 58.5. So that one arrow did about 150 damage. Well, no, yeah, about 150 damage. Like, yeah. Okay. So we're going to go back and make some more narcotics, and I'm going to grab 100 of those narco berries out of the farm. Also, I need to eat. Which is actually kind of part of the reason why I wanted to set up another farm. So you see 2 farms outside my base. Which of course I'll show off in a second. So there's the snowflake in the left-hand corner. But I can run right now because A, I'm not hot, and B, because it's raining, my water stays full. Yay, rain! But, yeah, I actually wanted to set up that other farm to work as, like, a berry farm. It's just a regular berry farm that I could grow berries from. I would probably grow Mijo berries because, of course, apparently, as it turns out, according to everybody, the Mijo berries are the best for taming non-carnivorous animals. Herbivores is basically what I'm trying to say there. Those who may not have grasped on that quickly. So let me see. I need... I'm actually going to take that stack of 5 there, and I'm going to fry that up for myself. Oops. I need some spark powder, I believe. So I think my... And yeah, I know the berries are going to go bad, but the berries will actually last longer on the dinosaurs than they will on you, so... So as you see, 8, right? Light fire, 7. Ah, we're out of berries. That's not good. But that's why I have a farm. So give me both of these and I'll put half of them. So this is only going to last like 6 minutes on me. Actually, I think it's about the same in here, is it not? 7 minutes for that one. Craft those up. I know it's got 5 minutes, but I can make it down to him in less than 5 minutes, so I'm not worried about that. Besides, even if it does go bad, it's just going to be the one that goes bad. Yeah, 4 stacks I don't think it's going to be enough. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be enough, but I have to have some sort of sustenance. So I'll eat these. Yeah, we'll eat these. Always shut your door. Because a closed door is a secure door. Yeah, I know. I know those apes are supposed to be rare. They're like, oh yeah, they don't spawn very often. But yesterday, I kid you not, I had like 4 of them surrounding my base. So as it seems, even in video games, I can still attract animals. No one spoiled it. Why? Well, who cares? So, 3 minutes, 15 minutes. See? So he's down to 800. So he's almost at about half. Give him probably about another 5. It'll be about halfway. So this is the equivalent one of these is the equivalent of 5 of these. So 5 of these is the equivalent of 25 of these. So you can kind of understand why I tend to make these more so than I make these. But I am going to use these up first. And I do them in increments of 10. So you can see it does about 40. And I actually want them about 350-ish. So yeah, I don't really get into all the taming effectiveness and all that stuff. So yeah, 350. So the taming effectiveness doesn't show up until you actually put the food on them. And of course, the less food they have to eat, the more levels they gain from being tamed. It's kind of cool. Also kind of a pain in the butt. Because that means you have to go out and get stuff like prime meat and all that stuff. And prime meat doesn't stack and it spoils really quickly. And it's just like too much hassle for me. Come on, I need meat. Oh, not hide, meat. Thank you. You die for a good cause, trust me. I will personally vouch for the cause. So I'm gonna tame him on camera, but when it actually comes to getting to a high enough level to actually make the saddle, I'll do that off camera. So there's some stuff I want to watch while I'm doing this. Because of course this is one of those games that you kind of have something going in the background. And that's why I make YouTube videos. Is so that way you guys have something playing in the background. If you're like me and you like background noise, that's what these YouTube videos are all about. So you guys can have some background noise while you're doing your own YouTube videos. Try it. It's fun. You learn a lot. Especially about covering your own ass. Like, I know I can remove the age restriction on my Dragon Age videos, but it's me covering my butt, basically. You know, for anyone who's wondering why I don't, that's why. I'm covering my own behind on this one to make sure that I don't get one of my videos pulled for some stupid reason. I mean, I know there's other people out there that get away with it. But you know what? They're much bigger channels than I am. Much, much bigger channels. Now, I do wish I could plant more than one thing in the farm. So, like, I would sacrifice some of my space. So I wouldn't be able to have 300 narco berries in the farm. I'd only have, like, 150. Or, like, 100. And then, like, 100 of another type of berry. But, I mean, I can kind of understand, too, why you really wouldn't be able to have two things. But it would be kind of neat, though. Looks like it's gonna be one of those rainy, stormy days. And this is why I was waiting so long to actually tame a dinosaur. Narco farm. Narco farms are awesome. But then again, everything is awesome, so, you know, it's not really saying much. I'm not trying to put down the narco farm, mind you. I'm not trying to put it down. I'm just saying that everything is awesome. I have still got to repair all of my stuff. I honestly don't think I'm going to have enough, though. Like, I don't think I'm going to have enough meat. Which is really going to suck. Of course, these guys don't give you jack squat. Like two. Oops, I did not put the poop away. But yeah, like I was saying about the arrows, like you have to be really careful. Because like by the time you get to a high enough level that you can actually put a mount on the pterodon, like the pterodon is so weak that one shot from the trank arrow will kill it. So let's see, we'll go down this way. You are level 4. Yay! It's not going to take me forever to kill you. Like your counterparts. Yeah. Try and stay on the side of them. More so than anything else. There's another turtle over there. Yep. Come on. See, it looks like there's one over there, too. No, okay, that's a structure of some sort. Yeah, recently the piranhas have been a bit glitchy on this server. Or maybe it's just like all of the piranhas are a bit glitchy. Okay, so I need to kill this thing real quick. Yes, I'm sad about it. Don't kill turtles, people. This is a video game, so... it's necessary for the survival of my pterodon. Also necessary for the survival of my pterodon is that I kill that. Low, compensating for the drop. Dang it. I know you're hungry, I'm sorry. Right now he's preoccupied with that stupid dragonfly. Aha, gotcha! Back away, dragonfly, he's mine. I've been itching to kill one of those things for a very long time. Because, of course, when I first came over to this side of the island, one of them chased me around. Great! A whole bunch of stuff I don't need. Like, seriously, this game is, like, fantastic at trolling. Like, fantastic. Yeah, I'm working on it. Just hang on. Nope, wrong button. Alright, I need to go pick some berries. What's he doing that? So when it gets down to about 400, I should be able to tame it. If it's a fast server. If it's a fast tame server, I should be alright at 400 because it should tame. If it's not a fast tame server, then I'm up a creek because that means I'm going to have to wait until... I know, I'm working on it. So I need about 100 berries, basically, to pull this off. Fortunately, I have an unconscious dinosaur that I can throw all my unnecessary weight on. Finish doing my collection. Of course. Come on. Because it's like one per. So that'll put me at about 30 something. actually should have enough stacks now. Because I have, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So about 6 stacks, give or take. So now it's just waiting for him to get hungry. Which only sucks because, of course, it's going to take more than 6 minutes, I can tell you that much. Not that I'm overly concerned about it because, of course, the more of this that spoils, the more narcotics I have, so I can make more arrows. Man, I am getting really, really hungry. So here's what I think I'm going to do. Because I can just about make it all the way back to base from over there. They also need to add a walking animation. Walking animation. I'm actually surprised that's not farther up on their list. Or at least that they haven't gotten closer to it, because... Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Well, I know where my meat's gonna come from, man. Two? See what I mean about those dilos, though? Like, I'm gonna have to put up some spikes. Like, I don't have a choice. I have to put up spikes. Come on. Ugh. That was not what I hit. Unfortunately, I have to put that out, because if I don't put it out, then it'll burn through the rest of my... spark powder I have in there. Seems the ladder is a bit glitchy. Yang. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Stone, fiber, all that is trash. The only time stem berries are good is if you're trying to, oh wait, you know what? So now you do what I want you to do, which is go up, but I didn't want you to go up. I actually need that thatch. Can you put the thatch in here with the... Actually, I need to check the status of the farm too. So we've got a bag left. That's good. We got 2 bags. Which I've had those in there for the last week, so they last a while. Well, there was like 4 of them all together, I think. And they've been in there for a bit, so. up the ladder. Okay. So that's enough food to tide me over. That's enough narcotics to hopefully tide the dinosaur over. And I accidentally ate 4. I was trying to meter that out a little bit better, but whatevs. I guess in the end it's all going to do the same. So, like, could I check on a T-Rex? Probably not. But I figured out what it is about the T-Rex that makes it scary. It has this sort of grin to it. Ugh. Yeah, it's just like, it has this kind of grin. So as you're running away, and you look behind you, you just see this massive thing running at you, grinning. Just like, no, I am gonna eat you. All you're doing is just making it more fun. And you're all like, oh, I can't stand Rexes. So the good news is, I made it back in time. Bad news, he's almost conscious. That was 10. But he's at about 400, so let's start dropping the meat in. And see what happens. I'm gonna run out of meat, aren't I? Well, crapples. Might have to kill the ape. Didn't want to do it, but I don't have much of a choice. The problem is, it's a hominid. Of course means it can turn as fast as I can. So staying out of its reach is not going to be easy. I didn't want to do it. I really didn't, but, I mean, pterodon. No, it's full already. Oh my god. Oh, this is so bad. Oh, this is so very, very bad. Oh my god. Like, you guys have no idea how bad this is. This is gonna take forever. Like, actually take forever. I can't... I can't believe that. Oh, you know what I bet you they did? They turned it down. They turned down the taming effectiveness. The taming. Oh my god. So right now, I find myself at a very interesting spot. Do I, A, continue with this, which you guys have seen how long it's taken me so far, so, you know, it's taken me a while. No, close. No. So it's taken me a while to get to this point. I can either A, continue with the taming, or B, just say to heck with it, and not. And you know what I'm thinking? You know what I'm honestly thinking? This has been a massive waste of time. I can't believe it. I bet you they did. They turned down the taming. Damn it. I'm not sitting there for like, because that's going to take hours. Like, I can sit on the computer and play this game for hours, but I'm not going to do that on recording, guys. So, what I'm going to do is that, only I'm going to do that without recording, and I'll be level 30 when I'm done. So, yeah. Yeah. I think I might make a fridge, though. Well, I'll find a weaker, lower level teardown. I will go ahead and repair all my stuff, though. Now, I will say this, like, the one thing I really don't like about, like, a lot of the tools is because these tools require the smithery in order for me to make. The recipes don't show up in my inventory, they show up in the smithery. Which, don't get me wrong, is fine, but like I have so much stuff in my engram inventory, my crafting inventory anyway, that it's just like, can't believe it. I mean, not even half. I mean, I would have been happy if it had done at least half. Like, I'd have been like, okay. But not even half? Yeah, no. To heck with all that. Yeah, we're gonna get a fridge. What do I need for it? I need stone, wood, thatch, and fiber. So, I am going to stop playing now because I have lost all motivation to play. And when I come back, I will have a fridge, probably about here, or downstairs. It'll probably be downstairs. Yeah, so that's it, guys. I'm done for the day. I have been completely shattered. And I will see you guys next time. And so that I'm going to say...